This box is the color gold. Perhaps there's something valuable like gold inside. There could be a parable inside. They are very valuable. They are worth even more than gold. This box also has a lid on it. Sometimes it's as if parables have doors that are shut. You can't go inside the parable until even if you are ready. I don't know why, it just happened, so don't be discouraged. Keep coming back again and again. One day the parable will open up for you. The box looks like a present. You know there may be a parable inside because you were given parables as presents, even before you were born. If you don't know what a parable is, it is still yours. This box looks old, just like parables. I really wonder if there is a parable inside. I have an idea. Let's look and see. I wonder what this could really be. There is so much brown. There is no green at all. Look, there is no blue. There is nothing but brown, and the brown is scratchy. Let's see if there's anything else in the box that can help us. Now, I wonder what this could be. What could it really be? Let's see if there's anything else that can help us. Oh, look. Here's one town. That goes right here. And another town. So this must be a road. This road is going from this place to this place. But there's more. Look at this. I wonder what these could be. There is no light in them at all. They are just like shadows. Let's see if we can find anything else in this box to help us make this parable. We have one thief and two thieves. We have one priest a Samaritan, and one more man, a Levite. And this is a traveler. There once was someone who did such amazing things and said such wonderful things that people followed him. As they followed him, they heard him speaking of many things. Sometimes people asked him questions. One day, a person asked him what the most important thing in life was. He said, "You already know." That is true. I do. It is to love God and to love people just like they are your neighbors. The person paused a while and he thought, and eventually he asked another question. But who is my neighbor? He then told him this parable. There once was a man who was traveling from Jerusalem down to Jericho. As he went along his way, he was attacked. On the road, he was attacked by robbers. They hurt him, they took everything he had, and they left him by the side of the road, half dead. There was also a great priest of the temple who went on the road from Jerusalem down to Jericho. As he went along his way, he came to the place where the traveler was who had been hurt, had everything taken from him, and had been left by the side of the road all alone, half dead. When the priest seen this traveler, he went to the other side of the road and went along his way. There was also someone who worked with the priest at the temple. He was on his way from Jerusalem to go to Jericho. He was one of the people that helped the priests. He took care of the temple and helped with the music. He was called a Levite. When the Levite came to the place where the traveler was who had been hurt, had everything taken from him, and had been left on the side of the road all alone, half dead, he, like the priest, went to the other side of the road and went on his way. There was also a person on the road who did not live in Jerusalem. He was visiting from a country called Samaria. The people in Samaria did not like the people of Jerusalem, and the people in Jerusalem did not like the people from Samaria. However, when the stranger came to where the traveler was who had been hurt, had everything taken from him, was beaten, and had been left alone on the side of the road, half dead, the stranger went to him. The stranger put medicine on the places where the person was hurt. He gave him his cloak to put on, and he then put him on his donkey and took him to a place to spend the night. The stranger even stayed with him throughout the night, and in the morning he gave the innkeeper enough money for him to stay there until he was well. Now, I wonder, who is the neighbor to the person who was hurt, had everything taken from him, and was left by the road half dead? Here is the traveler. I wonder, who is his neighbor? Could it be this one? The priest? Is that his neighbor? What about this one? Do you think that he's his neighbor? What about these two? Could it be them? Or what about this one? Could it be him? I wonder who the neighbor is to this one. Could it be either of these? Or what about this one? Could it be this one? Or this one? Could it be this one? Or how about this one? I wonder who the neighbor could be. I wonder what would have happened to the people in the parable if they were all women and not men. I wonder what would have happened if the person finding the injured traveler was a child. Or what about if the injured traveler was a child? Do you think that the story would have been any different? Here's the traveler, the two thieves, the Levite and the priest, and the Samaritan. Here are the two cities and the inn as well, the rocks and the road.